Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Thing Is. Oh my gosh, so today I have with me Sasha from Flaws of Couture. I'm so excited to speak to you, honestly. Honestly, when this was set up and you were like, you're going to do the podcast, I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to do the podcast today.
Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely. I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm so pleased. So let's just talk a little bit about you first, because some people may not know who you are and what you're about.
Okay.
So maybe you can give us a little brief introduction about yourself.
I usually say I'm a lot of things to a lot of people.
Okay.
I'm a designer. I am a size inclusive fashion designer. But I'm also a self-love coach. I'm a body positive, for lack of better terms, because that term has kind of been hijacked a little bit by a lot of people.
Right.
But I'm here just, supporting the girls and really just encouraging them to live their best
Right.
life. Always.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the name of your fashion brand?
Flaws of Couture.
And you have a shop as well, right?
I don't have a physical shop.
Okay.
But a lot of my pieces are sold in different places.
Oh, that's really
Online.
cool. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about body shape, body types and stuff like that. Because obviously we see on social media that, there's this whole thing of you have to be a size 8, you have to have this perfect body, and it feels like there's a lot of pressure.
There is.
So much pressure to fit into this box of what seems to be normal and perfect. And that's not necessarily true, right? Because I think I'm a size 8 and I'm definitely not happy with my body. I still have things about me where I feel like, oh my gosh, okay, so I'm going through a divorce right now. And one of the first things that came to me was, oh my gosh, just look at me. I need to get myself into shape, because the next relationship that I go into, I don't want him to see my stomach. I don't want to see my stretch marks. I had all these insecurities. And then you come along and I'm seeing you on Instagram and she's like, oh, I love myself. I love this. I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I need. How do you get to such a place? How do you have that oozing confidence? How do you feel so secure in yourself?
For me personally, I understand that we're here on borrowed time. I simply do not have the time to care about what other people think about my body.
Right.
This is the one that God gave me right now. I don't have tomorrow, and I don't have yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow, I don't even know if I'll get it.
Right.
This is what I have today. So it's worth celebrating.
Right.
Always. And I think a lot of people, the misconception is that, oh, you have to love everything about yourself right now. And the truth is, all of us are nitpicking in some kind of way. But for me, it boils down to the fact that the present is all that we have. So if this is what I have in my present moment, why am I not living my best life in it? Why am I hating it?
Right.
It woke me up this morning. My body worked so hard for me to be here.
Right.
How dare I throw dirt on it 24/7 because of something someone said on Instagram?
Right.
You gotta be kidding me. Not me.
I love that. Yeah, but okay, so did you always feel so confident in your body?
No.
Was it a process?
It's a process, and it's still a process. There's days where, I look and I'm like, oh, I don't really like this, or I'm not really into that. But that doesn't change the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter is that this is my body. And it's not just here to be physically beautiful to you or to even me. Right. It's here to keep me alive. It's here. It's more than just an aesthetic. Right. And so it needs to be celebrated for more than that. So once I dug a little deeper and started to realize that there's more to life than just being pretty. I saw myself differently. And then I became prettier because of that. Yes. It's your essence. It's who you are. Right. A lot of people are like, what is it about her? She's big. If I was that big, I couldn't be confident. It's because your heart, your essence, who you are inside, it's decaying because you don't see yourself as more than the shell that you are. You're more than that. And once you tap into that, you light up every room you're in. Right.
That's beautiful. So let me ask you this. This might be a bit of a tough one. But how does being like more of a plus size, how does that affect like dating and things like that? Do you only get attention from other big guys? Do you get skinny guys? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I know my questions might seem a bit ignorant here, but I mean, let's have a real discussion.
It's legit question.
Yeah, like,
well, the skinny man them love me.
Okay.
And that's just how it's always been. Thin guys tend to be into me more. I don't think I ever really had a big guy even really. I think big guys go for itty bitty girls. I don't know why. I don't know why that is.
Really? That's
and
interesting.
Then it's slim guys that
really, they're the ones that like, they want to like see and hold everything and be like, yeah, I got something to hold on to tonight. Yes.
Yeah, and it might be different for some girls, but a lot of the girls that I know, a lot of the women that I know who are married or dating, their men are on the more slender, fit side, which is funny because so many people would have it. Even I see conversations with other women and whatever online, and they're always like, oh, what is he doing with that girl? Wow, he has to be using her.
Right.
Why would he be with? It's like they can't fathom that a fit man would be attracted to a plus size woman, when in fact, many of them are attracted to plus size women. Some of them just don't have the balls to admit it. Right? So they would rather, and I think a lot of men, they more and more we learn that they really value their friends' opinions.
Yeah.
In that they want to walk in with the girl that they think their friends would all want to be with. So even if deep down they're like dreaming about a plus size woman, they may still be with a thin woman because they feel like that's who their guys would approve of.
Oh, I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I've had conversations with them, but I mean, that's not everybody.
Yeah.
But there is that too. So that's another part of it. For me, I have to date a confident man, a man who's confident in himself.
I'm telling you, isn't that so attractive?
It's so attractive.
Yeah.
A man who doesn't care about what Tom or Harry is saying.
Yeah.
Who tunes into, this is what I like, this is what I've always liked, this is what I'm into, you're what I'm into.
Right,
you know?
Exactly. So have you ever dated someone and they've tried to make you lose weight? Have you ever had such a thing happen to you before?
No, I mean, I've had like, maybe a slight comment or two, but no one's ever been like, you have to lose weight.
Right.
I think people know who I am, and they dare not.
Yeah, you're happy in yourself, right?
Right? But don't get me wrong, like, we all have goals, and, you know, and even me, like, just because I am a plus size woman doesn't mean that I don't have goals to, whether it be get more fit or whatever it may be. Yeah, I do have those goals, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I am looking to be thin.
Yes.
I am looking to be my best self. My most healthy self.
Right.
And if that happens to mean that I lose some pounds, then so be it. But that's not the goal for me. The goal is great health.
Right. That's so good. Because I think even for me, even though I'm already quite small, I still exercise because I just want to be fit.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't put on weight. I've tried, like, I wanted to put on weight because I'm like, please give me a bit of ass. Just give me a little bit of ass so when I wear my jeans, you know what I'm saying? I just want to have a little bit, just a little bit. Just a tiny, you know what I mean? It doesn't happen for me because that's just my natural stature. That's who I am. So I have to accept myself for what I am.
How you are is beautiful.
And I think that's what we all have to accept.
You have to get to the point where you realize, am I going to waste my entire life trying to be what I am not? Or am I going to celebrate every day? Right. If that means next year I look completely different, that version of yourself is also to be celebrated. Right? But we only have right now. Yeah. We don't have tomorrow. Exactly. We think we have tomorrow. Yeah. Yesterday is gone. You never have it again.
Yeah, it's so
true. We have
true.
today. So if we sit here and we mope, I wish, we waste. We waste when you could be enjoying. Yeah. You could be celebrating yourself, celebrating the people that you love. You know?
Yeah. So I noticed that you've been doing some celebrating recently.
I knew it.
I noticed that on Instagram, I saw someone holding hands, and I don't know. But you look like you have a new boo. Is that true?
I do.
You've been kind of like keeping it under wraps a little. You're giving us little hints here and there.
Here and there. Just a little sprinkle.
Yeah. So how did this come about?
Without going into too much detail.
Yes.
I met him here.
Okay.
And, you know, I've always pushed the message that when I came to Ghana, it was not to look for a man. Oh. Because a lot of the time, like, you know, I'd be in Ghana and people would be like, oh, have you found your king yet? I'm like, I'm just here for the view.
Right.
I'm just here for the views, the vibes, the people. And it wasn't until like my 4th visit where until I connected with this amazing man.
Right.
And honestly, we're just taking it slow. Here we are. We're getting to know each other. We're enjoying each other. I'm grateful for him.
Lovely.
He's outstanding.
Wow.
He's a great soul, regardless of
outstanding.
He is. He is, with or without me.
Wow.
He's amazing. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So tell me, so obviously he's Ghanaian, right?
He is.
So how has he met your I mean, sounds like he has. I don't think it's worth asking the question now. Has he met your expectations in terms of like being able to romance you and give you all the things that you need? Has he been able to provide all of that for you?
Yes.
Really?
That is, yes. Yes. He's very, he's exceeded my expectations actually.
Really?
And he's everybody's like
listening very carefully, like
he has exceeded my expectations. He's just such a great man, and I've always prayed to God. I've never really had this long list. I'm not that. I love being single.
Right.
I've always loved
it's
being
fun.
So I'll say that. And I said that I would only get into a relationship with someone who made me feel like being with them felt better than being single. Right?
That's a great way to look at it.
I don't like, he's just great. He's exceeded my expectations. He's very loving.
Yeah. God-fearing.
And I would always say to God, Father, just give me a man whose presence I cannot deny.
Oh, wow.
And he's answered that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So the reason I asked you is because I feel like Ghanaian men have this typical stereotype image of being quite cold, a little bit distant, you know, just perhaps maybe wanting to buy you with things rather than giving you actual true affection. And so I wasn't sure how that would translate for you. So you saying this is actually a massive breath of fresh air because honestly, I've not heard. So don't come for me, please.
They're about to
I've not really heard anyone describe a Ghanaian man in the way that you have. The way you're describing is, I'm like, I want that. Give me one of those. I'll take one.
Have that. You just can't settle.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in settling. And I think
you shouldn't.
Because, like I said, a lot of women really don't like being single. They really need to be with someone like by their side, whether it's good or bad. And because I have come to a place where I really enjoyed being on my own, I feel like it allowed me to really be able to measure the feeling and choose and be able to choose him. So I just feel like, and I also don't know, I've never dated another Ghanaian man before, and I don't know, I'm not privy to the stereotypes.
So you literally just went in completely neutral?
Completely neutral, yeah.
So I'm sure you've dated in the States before, right?
Yes.
How is there a difference between how you see women are treated there and how they're treated here? Is there a difference in that?
I have to laugh. Well, I'm Canadian, so I'm from Canada, and I wouldn't say that the men that I know, the Canadian men that I know, are like American men. Yeah. But they're similar in their thinking, and it's completely different. than dating a man over here, in my opinion.
Really?
Mind you, I've only dated one man here.
Yeah.
So, because I know people are going to be like, "Are you dated one man? One man ain't got
right. Just put a disclaimer in there. Yeah.
I'm not saying I know every Ghanaian man, but based off of the one that I am dating, completely different. But even before I actually started dating him, you know, of course there were men who were interested in me in Ghana. And even them, completely different with their approach and just their energy. Chivalry is not dead here, in my opinion.
Really?
In my opinion, I don't think chivalry is dead here in Ghana. In Canada,
please hit me with it. I just want to know.
In the US, I personally think that overall, it is a dying thing. But people would argue, oh, it's because he didn't like you. Which is true. I feel like if, you know, for the right woman, chivalry isn't dead for some men, right? For the right woman, they'll pull out all of what they're supposed to do. But what I love about my experience here is that I see more men being chivalrous to women that they're not even attracted to. That to me shows that they are a certain quality of man.
Right.
That's here. Has a different, as Jamaicans would say, brought-upsy. Like, they're just brought up differently.
Yeah.
So they may open a door for a girl that they consider to not be attractive because they are a man and they feel like they should open the door. Whereas back home, if they're not attracted to you, that door is going to slap you in the back of your face. You know what I mean?
Shots, right?
You're like struggling with bags and they're like walking right past you, right? And to me, that's how I grade a man, right? I like to see how a man treats people he can gain nothing from.
Right. It's very important.
That is the type of man that I want to be with, is a man who can open a door for a woman that he would never date. Right? I don't want to be with a guy who's only going to open, oh, that's a fat ass right there. Here,
Let me help you with that ass.
Right? So it's like a quality difference, in my opinion. I think our side of the globe, US, Canada, can learn a lot from Ghanaian men.
Really? That's amazing. I hear so many negative things about African men, and you're completely changing that narrative. Like, just
again, this is.
I know it's your sample of one. I know. But it's still, it just shows that there's hope out there for those that want to date African men. It's not going to necessarily be a struggle. They are out there.
They are, and it helps you settle into your feminine energy. And I kind of hate all those feminine and masculine. There's so much of it on our side of the globe. There's so much of that conversation. It's so redundant and annoying. But it does help you rest in that feminine energy. It helps you to be more like, you, yourself. When a man knows his rightful place and when he acts like a man. But when men act like women, then now I have to be a man. Right? And then now everybody's mad. Because now I'm acting like a man, I'm aggressive. Now I'm opening doors for you. And then I'm like, I'll do it myself. That's where the I do it myself comes from. It's that switch. That wasn't meant to be switched.
So would you say you're kind of traditional in that sense? Like you like those gender roles almost?
I do. I do.
I do too. Yeah.
Like, and I didn't even know I did until I met him. I didn't know. I thought that I was like, I could do it by myself. I could do this. I could do it because that's how I've been. Right? Doing it by myself. Being the big dog. Right? But then you meet a bigger dog. And you're like, ooh.
Right, there you go. Put you right in your place, but you're happy to be put in your place because that's where you should be.
And it's an energy. It doesn't mean short, tall, dark, light. It's an energy. Right? It's who the person is. And that can speak to your person inside and allow you to be like, okay, I'll do this while you take care of that.
Right? So has he like laid the law down with you at any point? And what did that feel like?
When you say lay the law, what do you mean?
So like say perhaps you did something that he doesn't necessarily like, and he's had to say, I didn't like you doing that. And kind of put you in your place. Because when you've been single for a while and someone does that, you're even going to take it two ways, right? You're like, okay, baby. Or you're going to be like, do you know what I mean? So how was it for you?
Luckily for me, I have a very gentle person. And it's very firm, but it's with love. Like, you can't deny that it's with love. And I think, you know, it's where it's coming from and how you're saying it. He's definitely laid the law down on certain things. And I get it. Like, I get it. Because, I have a very, like, I'll do it myself. I'll go by myself. That's fine. And it's good. It takes time to...
Because you're going from single to being in a relationship. Now you have to make compromises.
And I'm a woman in my 30s. It's not like I'm 20-something and I'm single. I'm 30-something. I have gray hairs and I know myself.
Yeah, exactly.
So to have someone be like, that doesn't... And you're just like... When you think about it, you're like, and I appreciate it so much. That's so healthy to have someone say it to you rather than say, oh, forget that girl, and then end up with the next girl.
There you go.
Next week. Because you didn't like how I said this. You didn't like how I did this. I love that I can trust that I have a partner who will be like, you know, when you did that, didn't make me feel so good.
Talk about it.
Like that.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's real good. So have you met many cultural differences? Because obviously Ghanaian men are a particular type of way. And so obviously coming from Canada, you're a particular type of way. How has that been meshing the two together?
I think we're great. I think it's been great. Of course, like certain things like dress, how we dress is different. Very different. And I mean, I learned these things before I met him, though. I went through the whole spiral of coming to Ghana and dressing like my normal self. I'm Jamaican.
I was just about to say you're Jamaican anyway, so you guys have a flair. Let's call it that, a flair.
We have a flair.
Right, exactly. So
and we're very free with ourselves. And we speak about this all the time, about the fact that culturally, like, we are liberated people, right? And it comes from there's so much there's so much that makes us the way that we are, right? There's reasons why we're so confident and bold and free with our bodies. So it's very different when you start dating, you know, someone else in a different culture where being more modest is what's more sexy
and still keeping yourself.
So so that has probably been, I wouldn't say the trickiest, because it's not like we have issues with this. I feel like,
you're just mindful
it's just I'm mindful of it and I understand it, and I also want to honor him. And but he also wants to respect me and allow me to be me. So we're just doing that dance, you know, just figuring out. Because I also love, like, I'm a fashion girl, so
of course.
I like to explore in this world of you know, the more modestly sexy version of myself, because the sexy's not leaving. Okay.
I love that.
So, and I told him that from the beginning. So so he knows that. He appreciates that, and I think those are things that he loved about me. So.
So do you feel that when it comes to dating these days, that women perhaps are too fussy? They ask for too much from a man. What do you think?
I think if it's going to be the man that you spend the rest of your life with, why shouldn't you ask for what you need? I don't think that they ask for too much. I just think that their intentions, a lot of them, their intentions are not pure. So it seems like it's a lot because you're gouging him because you don't plan on being with him forever. If you truly,
That's a very good point.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, a girl's gonna be like, I want this and 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 this. And if you don't bring it to me, I don't want to be with you. If she doesn't care to be with you for the rest of, she wants you for now.
Right.
But if she can see you as her husband, she's gonna be a little easier on you. She's gonna be like, yeah, I want this, yes. But let's see how, like, you know, because his pocket is eventually my pocket.
Yes.
So I'm not going to want to, like, break him down to the ground. Why would I want to see the man that I want to be with, you know? At least that's how I see it.
Yeah. I think that's a very, very good point. I never actually looked at it like that. It's true. Because I think if someone's in it for the long term, they're not trying to break you. They're not trying to make you get into your overdraft and owe the whole world just so that they can have a new bag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They want to be able to build you up, and they're ready to kind of like hold back.
Yeah.
Because, you know, sort yourself out first before, you know.
And of course, don't get me wrong, like, we still want and deserve things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right? And great experiences.
Of course, we like to be treated.
Right. But, you know, you'll probably be more interested in how you can help him get to the point where money ain't a thing.
Yeah.
Rather than money better not be a thing right now. Give it to me all right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's where you're trying to go. In my opinion.
Yeah.
IMO.
No, that's good. So do you think that sometimes women behave as if they have too much power? The reason I'm saying all this, I'm remembering some of my comments on some of my previous videos, and a lot of men think that women are just so entitled when it comes to relationships, that when a man goes into a relationship with a woman, he's literally giving the woman everything, his version of love. And the woman kind of is there and almost just takes and feels entitled because the woman holds the key to sex. Whereas the man, he chooses you and he gives you what he can. But do you feel that women are sometimes behave too entitled when it comes to that? Like they have too much power because they have the vagina?
I think we're powerful beings and will always be that. And we were created to be that. But in the same breath, I put the onus on the men. It's the woman that you choose. If you want to choose a woman for her looks, then rest assured that is all you will get.
Right.
Is her looks and her taking from you. But if you value women for more than what they look like on the outside, and you're looking for a person who has something to say, who can help you build, elevate, change your perspective, grow you, then you'll get more out of it. But a lot of men want a trophy.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of guys want the girl that they can bring in to impress their guys. It's like, date your guys then. You know, if you can't look for a woman for more than what she looks like on the outside, like if you play those games, those are the rewards you get.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't think it's that women are too entitled. I just think that men are choosing entitled women. There are so many women who know what they deserve, but can still add.
Yeah.
You know, have a lot to add.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah. Right.
We're exceptional women.
Right. Absolutely.
We have a lot going for ourselves. We have a lot to add to any man.
Yes.
Right? But you may be overlooked, or I may be overlooked. Maybe the guy is like, oh, I'm never going to talk to no big girl. Well, that's your loss.
Yeah, some people say to me, she's too skinny. I'm like, I'll break her.
Right?
That's what I said. Like, I'll break her. Like,
I'm more than just being skinny, and I'm more than just being a big girl.
Yeah.
There's so much more. And I think when more men start to realize that there are so many levels to a person, they'll end up in better, more rewarding relationships.
Yeah, that's it. Very, very simple.
Because we do it.
Yeah.
We'll date a busted guy. Like, who everybody thinks is not attractive.
Yeah.
Because we can see how much he has inside him. And that man will be the most good-looking man to you. right?
Yeah.
And you won't care about nothing because we know how to peel an onion back and be like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But men, that's why they keep on ending up in such crappy relationships.
Yeah, it's true. Very, very true. I like that.
In my opinion.
In her opinion.
Just mine. Just mine.
So the way that society is now, I feel like when it comes to dating, we rely a lot on dating apps and stuff like that. How do you feel about dating apps? Have you ever tried one before?
Yes.
Really? What was your experience? Okay, let me do full disclosure. Okay, let me put myself out there. Okay. So actually, I wanted to do an experiment, right? So I went onto this dating app and I signed up. And I was only on it for a few days because I didn't want anyone to see me on there. But I went on and I just did this.
And it was enough for you to
I was just like,
come right off.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, I couldn't see the appeal of it at all because honestly, I didn't see anything on there that I would even give 5 seconds to.
Yeah, same.
And I'm just like, how are people doing it? How are people finding people to date?
I have a friend who's so good at it. And she tends to, she's so good at it. She tends to like sift through and find like the best. Yeah, she's had relationships. She's had like successful relationships, whatever. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I think the 1 to 2 times that I've ever had a dating app, I went through and I'm like,
the finger gets tired, man.
Be for real. No, absolutely not. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And you know what? One of my prayers to God was to have a regular interaction with a man in real life. Yeah. And have it be like a real thing, like, you know, like I just want to meet someone like we did back in the day.
Right.
I didn't want to meet anyone on a dating app or anything that I felt like I had to doctor. I just wanted to be, I don't know, at a coffee shop or at an event or whatever. And God gave me exactly that.
Oh my gosh, you got some strong prayers, man.
I am one of God's favorites. I will say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're kind of proving it right now. Wow.
So dating apps, not my favorite, but I understand that there's so many people who have had amazing experiences. There's people who are married and like having families, and so I'm not knocking it at all. If it works for you, I say go for it. Why not? For me, not really my thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of, there's a little bit of disconnection there for me personally, because I'm just like, I don't know if I can trust you. And these days I feel like when it comes to putting out pictures of yourself, right? Yeah. There's so many amazing filters. Like you don't even know if you're meeting the actual person. Yeah. Because one thing here and this.
Yeah. And now I'm hearing over here that people are getting robbed.
You see what I mean? So I just
they're thinking they're getting love and they're getting robbed.
Right. You see. So like, it's a scary place to me. I'm just like,
it's tricky.
Yeah. I don't know how, but I feel like because the world is so busy right now, I feel like people don't almost have time to just genuinely meet someone. Like genuinely just take out 5 minutes of your day and you've just met someone new. We're all rushing, we're doing something, you know, always kind of on the go. Yeah. And so then how do you actually meet someone? I know in your case, it was, I mean, you were just minding your own business. Yeah. But really, how do you meet somebody without intentionally going out there and looking for someone?
I say travel. I mean, I know it's not, you know, if you can.
Then you're doing long distance. Like, how do you think long distance?
I know, long distance is not ideal. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not ideal. It's very tough. But I don't know. I feel like when you're in a different environment, you feel different and you exude different energy. Yeah. And you attract different things as well. At least for me, that's what I feel. But if I were just home trying to date, I don't know, because at home I don't even think about dating. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because you're about your day business, right?
I'm just going to work, going home, doing my thing. I don't feel like I'm me and the people that live where I live are on the same speed. I don't think we have the same values.
Right.
So I'm never ever attracted to anyone there. So I don't know if I can answer that question very well. I don't even know what to do. All I would say is, if you can, and I know that it's a very privileged place to say, like, you know, just travel. But if you can, you know, maybe no Gucci belt, vacation instead. Maybe no 613 week. Travel instead. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time people will tell you, oh, I don't have, baby, you got the money. Yeah. It's on your head. It's with that bag. Okay? Right. You can travel. You just have to prioritize. To experience different things and to experience different people. And some people are like, oh, if you have to travel to find a man, that's not what we're saying. It opens up your options to more.
I feel like your mind would probably be more relaxed and probably be subconsciously you're open to talking to someone else because you're in a completely different environment, as you said. So maybe you're just going to be more receptive to meeting someone that way.
Meeting new people. Right? So you make new friends. You might even find love. You never know.
So would you have chosen long distance relationship for yourself?
Would I have chosen it? I wouldn't say I would have chosen it, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't choose it either. Because look, I have this amazing. I'm going to, you know, and even if, God forbid, even if he were to walk away from me tomorrow, I would still say to you next week that he's amazing. Wow. He's just such a beautiful, beautiful person. And I feel like if I wasn't open to it, then I would have never met him. So I can't cross long distance off of my list. And it's possible to travel around, you know what I mean? And for me, living in Canada is not the goal for me forever and ever. So it's not the scariest thing if I meet a man in a different country because I have no issues I know that I'm going to eventually move somewhere else. So it's okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it. So what do you think, what would you say is one thing that men do wrong when approaching women? What's like the killer for them? Like this one thing that guys do when they approach a woman and it's like, you just got it wrong for the jump.
Sending their friend.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Why are you sending your friend?
Tell me what you think about that. What does that do?
It immediately makes me feel like you are not man enough to walk up to me and demand what it is that you want.
Right.
I want you to come and take my attention.
Yes.
Right? That's how my man came to me.
Okay. That's how he came to me. Okay, she's dropping a bit more of the story now. Okay.
He walked right up to me.
Did he?
And he came right up to me and he's like, this is what I want. Been looking for you. And I don't give people my number. I always take their number. How I knew that he had gotten me was when he asked for my number and I was like, okay. Okay. I always take a guy's number because and they're like, use it. Make sure you use it.
I know those ones.
And then as soon as you get in the car, you're like,
gone.
No.
Gone.
Right? Just for safety as well, because once you give a man their number, they're not going to stop calling you.
No, it's not.
Right? How I knew he was different was because I was literally just like... And if he had sent someone to me first, which many guys do.
Yep. Oh, they do.
And they do it here too. And I'm like, why do you do that? Send someone on your behalf. It doesn't make you look make you look cool.
No, it's so unmanly. I'm sorry.
It's unmanly. Yeah. So I think that's my number one. No.
I would have to really agree with you. Seriously, strongly agree with you. I find it so weak that you can't even approach me yourself. How are you going to have a conversation with me? You can't even approach me.
Yeah.
Like you've just lost your dominance already.
From the beginning.
Yeah, I love a confident man.
Yes,
a confident man, I say all the time, is just so attractive.
Yeah.
So attractive. Like for me, even if you're not good looking, the fact that you approach me like that, I've thought about you for a second. I'll give you that split second chance because you know what? You got my attention.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And that first move, it's like, and even if you're nervous, fake it.
Yes.
Fake it. I'm nervous.
Yes, right, exactly.
Fake it. I have to fake it all the time. Right?
Yes.
It's just like, you know, like just fake it, calm, do it. And the worst I can say is no.
Yeah. Right.
The worst I can say is no. But I'm still gonna smile at you.
Yeah.
Right? But no.
Exactly. We're not.
That's it.
I think a lot of guys think that women are just going to disrespect them if they're not interested, and I think that's probably where some of the fear comes from. That some guys don't want to.
Because there are, and to be fair, there are women who have been more disrespectful, so I can understand. And honestly, they go through it a lot more, but they're used to it way more. They'll get rejected 33 times and go for the 34th and be like, right. See, us, we get rejected one time and we're like, oh
yeah, right.
I'm never dating again. He called me fat with his eyes. Like, we are just like
the walk of shame.
The whole, right?
Yes.
So, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
They're meant to do, and that's the thing. If they go back to what they're meant to be. They're meant to hunt. They're meant to go and get it. So just go get it.
Yeah. So have you ever approached a man before?
Have I ever approached a man before? Damn, I have to think. Have I ever approached? Have I approached a man?
Like he's just so handsome. You're like, I can't let this one go.
No.
No, you've never done it.
No. And you know what? That's kind of sad. Because you never know what could have happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy where I am, but you never know what could have happened if I did. I've been close to it.
Yeah.
Really close. Here in Ghana too.
Really?
Yeah.
But you didn't do it.
Close to it, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't.
What do you think held you back?
I just felt like I didn't know what I don't know. I guess I allowed the insecurities, those little things that we nitpick at, convince me that maybe I'm not his type. Maybe he won't, like, you know what I mean? And the thing is about it is he was looking at me all night.
And he didn't approach you?
Oh my God. That was another, okay. We were making eye contact so many times. And I was hoping that he, would like, because I could feel it.
Yeah.
But I was like, wait, what if he's looking at me because I look ridiculous?
That's what that's real talk though. That's how, my face.
And this was earlier on when I didn't really realize, I was still in my Jamaican girl experience in Ghana.
Right.
So I didn't necessarily realize how different the culture when it came to dressing was. So I was like, oh, maybe he's just like looking at me like,
it's a real talk,
You know, are you a regular girl or are you a girl? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
And I was just like, I'm not about to fulfill that. So
the reason I asked you is because I wanted to hear what your answer would be, because perhaps that's the same thing that men almost feel.
Yeah,
they probably have a similar kind of thing. Like, I don't know if she really would like me. I don't know if I'm her type. So maybe they have a similar thought process. But I still think if you're a man, you should still do it though.
Yeah, but you know what? We judge. We don't judge as badly as they do, I think. I think they're very nitpicky on exactly what they want. Whereas, like we said, we're more open to you. We judge you by your essence.
Yeah.
Your confidence.
Right.
How you come out to
that matters.
You may not be the most attractive to me in that moment.
Yeah.
But that can change.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
For us. For them, they're more physical, and it takes a while for them to even really care about what's inside. Whereas us,
True. That's what
it's kind of the opposite. So they should just trust. They have a better chance at winning than they think.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. That's so true. They just, you do. You really do.
They just have to come with the confidence and the chivalry and buy that girl a damn drink.
Yeah, we love chivalry.
Okay, honestly, and don't think that just because you bought her a drink that you own her for the rest of the night.
Oh no.
That's another turn off.
Yes, right.
Yeah. If you buy her a drink and back off, I think that says more to her than you remember her be like, well, I just bought you that drink. So
right. Yeah. It's like, true.
Sir, back up.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. But I've been told our time is up.
So soon.
I know. I'm like, this is such a juicy conversation, you know?
Well, we'll just have to do it again.
I know, we do. Are you leaving soon?
I'm here for another week and a half.
Oh gosh, too soon. Too soon. But no, it's been amazing talking to you. I feel like you've really opened up, and you've shared some stuff with me which you haven't even put on your own Instagram, which is great. I love it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. But where can people find you if they want to know a bit more about you? You
can find me Flaws of Couture everywhere, whether that be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
You're doing all those social media platforms?
All those social media platforms. Flaws of Couture, but also Daddy's Kitchen if you need to learn how to cook and you need to learn how to cook Jamaican meals specifically. We are on YouTube at Daddy's DEDDY Kitchen, and you can be in on my family life.
Nice. Wow. Guys, please do head over and check out all her social media stuff. Honestly, she's really, really entertaining. I do watch her stories on Instagram. I do. I'm not stalking, I'm just like looking.
I appreciate you.
No, thank you so much.
And you guys make sure that you show her all the love because she's amazing. Stunning, brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
An amazing
I don't take compliments very well, thank you.
She's like,
No, but thank you guys. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. In fact, just before I sign out, guys, I have to let you know, I'm really, really sorry, but this is going to be the last episode of the Thing Is podcast. For now, this is the season finale.
She went out with a bang.
I know, I did. I was like, I'm going to get Sasha on, and this is going to be it. Honestly, we will be back. We're just taking a short break. I want to be able to bring you guys quality content. I don't want the content to be diluted, so I need a very, very short break. I'm going to bring you lots of awesome content, so don't go anywhere. I'll be back with amazing episodes for you, so stay tuned. I'll give you some more information on that. But if you haven't already subscribed, please do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment, and share this video. Until next time, we are out. Nuti Fafa.